At last, the moment has come to share my Icelandic journey with you. Get ready to dive into an unforgettable fishing adventures in the crystal clear waters of Iceland. Relax in the blue lagoon, the warm waters will surround you, bringing total comfort. Watch the sunset over the Atlantic Ocean, where the sky meets the endless waves. Step into the Sky Lagoon as the doors opens to you, a place to enjoy the view, relax and feel completely refreshed. Visit the place of the lost ships, a quiet, mysterious shore that tells stories of the sea. Feel the wild spirit of Iceland, discover its beauty and so much more. Get ready for epic journey through one of the most beautiful places on earth. My name is Arthur and this is my Iceland story. We begin our journey in Bergen, Norway, where we started with the business trip. Our work here is done, and we also captured a vlog about Bergen, which you'll find linked in the description or as a hint in the top right corner. Now, our next destination is Iceland, and I want to mention that my travels are a bit unconventional, mostly revolving around business trips. I believe it's a shame to not document and share these beautiful vlogs with you all. So, with our suitcases packed and the car loaded, we head to Bergen Airport, ready for the next leg of our journey. Let me show you a bit of airport routine, so you remember that any journey isn't always that simple. Let's make a glimpse into the airport life, where travelers spend a significant amount of time. You also meet some of my colleagues, a few of whom you already seen.
So we dropped our luggage, now we're going to security checks and leaving Bergen and going to Iceland.
Bergen Airport, like any other airports in the world, is full of various shops. And personally, in my opinion, I don't know about you, Norway has some beautiful souvenirs. For someone like me, who loves to spend money, it's hard to resist, so we'd better move along quickly. There are indeed some stunning items that reflect Norwegian culture, geography and mythology. What's a travel log without food? Here is our first meal, a juicy burger at the airport restaurant. We grabbed some snacks, enjoyed a variety of drinks, and now we are all set for our flight to Iceland. The flight was about 2.5 hours long, a direct route with no layovers. During that time we managed to catch some sleep, get a bit bored, play some games on our phones and finally arrive in Iceland. As soon as we landed, the wind greeted us with full force, rocking the plane and even snatching us away from the people. But we were prepared, since this isn't my first trip to Iceland. I was here 9 years ago, so I'm already familiar with the vibe. I want to show you all the fun that brought me to Iceland. I work for a company that specializes in demolition, and we've got the project right in the heart of Reykjavik. The building is going to be completely torn down, and our job is to carefully remove and sort materials from the interior, the facade and the roof. I'll also show you some of the unique tasks that might be tempting for vandals or kids, like smashing windows, legally of course, which is actually a pretty fun part of our job. And every day we were treated to lunch, delicious meals provided by the companies that hired us. So everything was at top notch and we had no complaints.
And finally, it's Sunday, it's our official day off and we are having a lots of plans for today. Now we are doing some fishing, at least we'll try to catch something, because fishing in Iceland is something new for us. and after that we are going to a Blue Lagoon, so tickets are already booked, so stay with us because today is going to be a lot of fun. And now let's go and try to catch some fish. Whoa. So this is our first catch for today. It's really massive fish. Look at the size. My arm. Probably weight a few kilos, isn't it?
For those who are familiar with my channel, you know that we love to go fishing from time to time.
Oh, 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 what a nice size.
Our team has some guys who really enjoy fishing, and Iceland is no exception. One of my colleagues brought along a fishing rod, and early on the Sunday morning we decided to try our luck.
Nice size, flounder.
At first we didn't have much success, but eventually we started to catching some really nice flounder. We managed to reel in a few, so let's see how it all turned out.
And look at this happy face. Congratulations, Nikita. So we are having a fish and soup tonight, isn't it?
And finally, we've arrived at this magical place. This isn't my first time here, and I hope it won't be my last. It's wonderful to return to the Blue Lagoon after 9 years and see what's changed. I'm hoping the atmosphere is just amazing and we'll have a fantastic time. This is a place everyone should experience when visiting Iceland. If you come to Iceland and skip the Blue Lagoon, it's like going to Paris and not seeing the Eiffel Tower, or ordering food at the restaurant and not eating it. There are plenty of analogies, but let's dive and enjoy the wonderful atmosphere together. Of course, entering the Blue Lagoon isn't exactly cheap, but it's definitely worth it. We opted for the premium pass, which costs us around 150 euros, but that's for the entire day. It includes the entry to the lagoon, a silica mud mask, actually 3 of them, 1 towel and 2 drinks. I really recommend choosing this package, because in my opinion it's the most convenient one. You don't even need to worry about bringing a towel, everything you need is already included. It simply is the best option if you want to fully enjoy the Blue Lagoon experience. Of course, if you like to, you can choose other packages as well, but this one is my personal recommendation.
Ah yeah, that's my second mask.
Yeah, you get the silica 10 minutes up when you're ready.
Second mask alone.
Hello, sir. Hello. Blue Lagoon, we are coming.
The Blue Lagoon offers a lot of facilities beyond just the lagoon itself. For example, there are steam baths that you can enter directly from the lagoon, as well as a sauna and cold water plunge pools to help you cool off. Of course, there are also a bar where you could purchase various drinks including alcoholic beverages. However, we didn't have any alcohol since our channel is all about healthy lifestyle, enjoying ourselves in a wholesome way. So yes, this place will give you a lot of great impressions and you leave feeling very relaxed and even a bit younger. It's a truly refreshing experience that stays with you long after you leave. I wish you a wonderful time at the Blue Lagoon, and if you for any reasons you can't make it here or travel, I sincerely wish you a pleasant and relaxing time at home. I decided to take you to a new interesting place, and on the way I came across something really cool. In a clearing there were old abandoned cars and a fire truck, all lit up by sunlight. It looks so cinematic that I just had to make a short video so we could enjoy it together. It's amazing what you can find right next to you sometimes.
So actually I'm really lucky today because it's supposed to be very rainy weather today, but as you see it's very nice and sunny evening, so it's a great opportunity to have a great hike. And we are going to see a called Shipwreck, and after that we are going to record some footage of the lighthouse, which is very close from this location. So we are going up there. Look at the beautiful Icelandic landscapes.
Near the Reykjavik, Iceland, there is a shipwreck on the Hopsnes Peninsula. It is the remains of a fishing boat that ran aground on February 12, 1988. The Icelandic Coast Guard rescued all 11 crew members safely. Today the rusty wreck is a popular spot for visitors, like me basically. It stands out against the rough Icelandic landscape and shows a small piece of the country's fishing history.
Can you just imagine, this piece of metal right here more than 40 years ago used to be a ship, but now it's just a piece of metal. Basically, you can shoot another Mad Max movie right here. So everything is already prepared. Looks very post-apocalyptic.
Everyone knows how unpredictable Iceland's weather can be. The forecast didn't look good at all, but nature clearly had other plans. Instead of clouds and rain, we got this, a stunning sunset over the Atlantic Ocean. Moments like this remind you that sometimes it's worth ignoring the forecast and just going out there. So, let's enjoy these peaceful views together.
Wow, just look at these landscapes, at this horizon. It looks really incredible. To me it looks like a land from the Lord of the Rings movie. And now I understand what the famous film directors bring in their crew to film the movies here. Because it really looks like it's a different planet, it's not our planet Earth. You just look at that. So, and right here we can see another shipwreck. Ta-da! Let's go closer and have a look. As you can see, there is a board with the information provided. So let's go there and read what kind of shipwreck is that. So guys, you can pause the video and you can read information yourself. I'm not really sure, is this the wreck of the different ship or maybe it's the same one as you saw earlier? It just split into halves, I don't know. So if anyone knows or maybe you are local, just let me know please in comments below.
After I compare the ships' names on the information boards and all the details, it seems like it's indeed the same ship, but I still have another question. How did it break in two pieces and how these two parts ended up in the different locations? If any of you know, please let me know in comments.
Looks very post-apocalyptic, it really has Mad Max vibes. Unfortunately, bad things are happening in our life. We can't do really much about that, but we are continuing our hike and we are going to see that lighthouse. And it's already getting dark, so we need to do it very, very fast. And after that, I'm going home to take a rest because my shift is starting tomorrow. But today I feel myself very, very wonderful, especially after Blue Lagoon, after these hikes. So Iceland, thank you very much. Let's go to see Lighthouse.
I don't know anything about lighthouses, but I absolutely love them. I enjoy everything about them, their mystery, their atmosphere. Let's take a look at one of them now.
So right next to the lighthouse I found another board with information which describes another tragic story. So you can pause the video and you can read that yourself. So yeah guys, as I mentioned before, shit sometimes happens in our lives, but we can't do really much about that. But right now we are here, we are strong, we are healthy, and we must be grateful and we must appreciate everything that we have. We have to thank Lord for every day, for every new day that we have, for our loved ones, for our children, for our parents, for everything guys. So start to be grateful and your life is going to change, believe me. I was about to go home and Lighthouse started to produce some light. Very nice, because it's getting really dark, so I have to move on. I have to go home. Finally, we have some time to explore the capital of Iceland, and we start with Reykjavik's most famous evangelical Lutheran church. This tiny landmark is one of the tallest buildings in Iceland, and it's 74.5 meters tall, the tallest church in Iceland, and you can see it from almost anywhere around Reykjavik. And the second tallest building in the country. The entrance to the church itself is free, but for additional costs you can ride an elevator to the top for amazing views of Reykjavik and the surrounding mountains. This church isn't just a place of worship, it's a true symbol of Iceland's creativity and spirit. It took 41 years to build the church. Construction began in 1945 and ended in 1986, but the landmark tower was completed long before the whole church was finished. The church features the country's largest organ and is both parish church and a national monument. Enough of historical facts, let's talk about the feeling of being here. The atmosphere inside this church is incredible, you can really sense something divine above you. It's an amazing place and I definitely recommend you visiting it. And now let's listen to the sound of organ which I recorded for you, because this experience is truly something extraordinary. This place is truly amazing, and even after visiting, it's hard to leave. However, since we had a limited time and many other places to visit today, we headed out to explore Reykjavik. Did you know that if you translate the word Reykjavik from the Icelandic to English, it means a smoky bay? Interesting, isn't it? I was really curious to see how much Reykjavik had changed over the past 9 years, and it feels like it's growing bigger with more people and tourists. Yet the atmosphere remains the same, there is still a sense of tranquility and lightness in the air. Perhaps these changes are just my own perception after 9 years, as I might have forgotten some details. Then we went on to look for souvenir shops, since my colleague Max was searching for gifts for his family, and I was hoping to find something special for myself. Something I couldn't get last time 9 years ago. Hopefully this time I'll succeed. Yes, I finally found what I've been waiting and searching for so long. This is it, a natural Icelandic sweater made from natural Icelandic materials. We are taking it. After I satisfied my own needs, we continued on our way.
I wanted to find some places that had to be particularly interesting to me during my previous visit. Reykjavik remained just as charming, with every step feeling unchanged. It's truly a pleasure to be here, and we were lucky with the weather, at least no rain. I think by Icelandic standards this is a pretty good weather, so let's see what comes next. I really wanted to visit the Harpa concert hall, because it was the place where my Iceland journey began last time, as it was right across the hotel where I stayed. So let's go to take a look and see what's changed. But before we got into the concert hall, we stumbled upon these fascinating monster trucks on the street. A gentleman kindly gave us information tour, but unfortunately I didn't capture it on a video. I felt a bit shy asking him to be on camera, and we were just so intrigued by the whole experience. These vehicles are designed for glacier trips and expeditions, and they have really impressive technical specs. If you're curious, definitely look them up online, it's truly fascinating. Harpa is an award-winning concert hall and a conference center in Reykjavik, known for its striking glass facade. It's a cultural landmark on the waterfront that hosts numerous events including concerts, conferences and performances by the Iceland Symphony Orchestra and the Reykjavik Big Band. Over the past 9 years, nothing has really changed. The concert hall remains just as beautiful and striking as ever. Afterwards, we decided to take a stroll around the area and check out the harbor with all the moored ships, and we were really lucky with weather as well. We started heading back from the place where we began, because we had another grand event planned. We had purchased tickets and we need to get back to the place where our transport was parked. We had to drive a few kilometers and then find out what this next thing is all about. Fly over Iceland is something incredible, it's worth every penny I pay for it. The only problem is that it's very short. But I'll give this place 20 out of 10. Everyone should visit it. The impressions are unforgettable. I had goosebumps all the time. This video could have been my last one, and you might never seen it, because in Iceland we were involved in car accident. As I am recording this, I have a concussion, so I don't feel really great, but I feel really important to share this message with you. We had a car accident, and there were 7 people in the car. We all suffered from different injuries, but my colleague Dorian suffered a spinal fracture and was rushed to the hospital. The medical treatment there was quite poor, and the bills were enormous. They pumped him full of painkillers, and the next morning the nurses tried to make him stand up despite his spinal injury. He got up in pain and tears, and they basically told him, "You're fine, you can go home now." It was a tough situation, he ended up paying lots of money. Later we decided to go for another checkup at the hospital, and since we didn't have Icelandic insurance, the costs were absolutely astronomical. We had to pay around 630 euros just for a doctor to briefly examine us. I realized it wasn't worth it, so I decided to return home to Latvia for further checkups. The message here is that if you plan to visit Iceland, make sure you have the best travel and health insurance. You really don't want to end up in these hospitals. I'm sorry to share such a heavy message, but I feel it's my duty to keep you informed for your own safety. We were really disappointed with the medical care there. Later, when the guy with the spinal fracture went to Norway for a treatment, they called him back from Iceland and said that they have a spot available, but by then he was already in Norway and he had to decline. So please, be careful and take care of yourselves. And now enough with negativity, let's continue our journey through Iceland, because there is so much more to explore and I can't wait to share with you these beautiful and amazing experiences that Iceland has to offer. Sky Lagoon is a geothermal spa located near Reykjavik that features a man-made infinite edge lagoon with panoramic views of the North Atlantic Ocean.
That's right. Oh yeah, so we have 4 bookings.
At the reception, a very friendly and polite assistant handed us the bracelets and explained where to go, how the lagoon was laid out, and what was included. It was such a pleasant interaction. So let's see if the lagoon itself is just as enjoyable. As I mentioned earlier, we really got lucky with the weather today, clear skies, and we'll be able to enjoy a stunning sunset over the North Atlantic Ocean. Just look at the beauty. This truly is a little piece of paradise on earth. Sky Lagoon is a truly magical place. From the moment you step in, you feel a pleasant warmth of the water envelop you, creating an instant sense of relaxation. The panoramic views of the ocean are breathtaking, and as you soak in the warm and mineral-rich waters, you can help but you feel a deep sense of peace. The infinite edge of the lagoon blends seamlessly with the horizon, making you feel like you're floating in the sky. It's a perfect blend of relaxation and natural beauty, making Sky Lagoon an unforgettable experience. Next, we moved on to various sauna areas, steam saunas, and there were even spots where you could cool down with refreshing cold water splashes. The sensations were incredibly pleasant. After that, we entered a room where we were given a scrub to apply to our bodies, but not to our faces. And after applying it, we were told to head into the steam sauna and after that to take a shower. We were amazed at how smooth and velvety our skin felt afterwards, like that of a baby. Truly a delightful experience. I highly recommend it to everyone. And at the exit, after all the treatments, we were given a shot of a special Icelandic elixir, non-alcoholic of course, since I don't consume alcohol, otherwise I wouldn't have tried it. It was genuinely delicious, so the spa treatments were simply wonderful. Now we head back to the lagoon and get ready to say our goodbyes, as it's time to go home. So finally, the day has come that I've been waiting for such a long time, and we were setting off for a very long journey. Just as you know, it's almost a 5-hour drive to our destination. So buckle up, because there are going to be some truly beautiful shots ahead. After 5 hours of driving, we are finally here. Ladies and gentlemen, Diamond Beach is in front of you. Diamond Beach is a black sand beach known for the icebergs that wash ashore from the nearby Glacier Lagoon. The ice chunks, which can be of various sizes and colors, sparkle on the dark volcanic sand, creating striking contrast that gives the beach its diamond nickname. It is located in southeast Iceland just off the Ring Road and is a popular spot for photographers and tourists. Ice Lagoon is a large, deep lake in the southeastern part of the country that is filled with icebergs calving of the glacier. Formed by the glacier's retreat, it has expanded significantly over time and is one of the Iceland's most popular attractions. The lagoon is known for its stunning blue-green water dotted with icebergs, and it's really close to the Diamond Beach where we were a few seconds earlier. A truly stunning location. There are no words to describe how atmospheric and beautiful it is here. This place is really huge and so beautiful. You can easily see why so many tourists and photographers comes here. It was honestly hard to live, especially with such great weather. In sunlight, everything looks even more colorful and alive. But now it's time to say goodbye. We still have 5-hour drive back home, and we plan to make a few stops along the way. And of course, Iceland without waterfalls isn't really Iceland. On our way home we came across several waterfalls by the roadside. We decided to visit a few, but we had to be quickly because it was getting dark fast, so let's stop and take a walk around one of them. Woohoo! And being in places like this, you realize just how powerful nature is. Standing next to the waterfall, you feel like a tiny speck compared to its strength and energy. It really makes you think about how small we are in this vast and beautiful world. And so, it's time to say goodbye. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey through Iceland. I hope it warmed your heart and inspired you. Wishing you happiness, growth and all the best in life. Here on this channel we live life through simple, accessible adventures, not just travel. And to every single of you who watched this video, I want to say I truly love you from the bottom of my heart. Stay safe. Best regards, Arthurs.